Hello everyone and welcome back to Clark Sports Cards. I have a big PSA order that has come in the mail and we've got it all in front of us. Now I've got 91 cards. If you go back and look at my prior video about a month ago, a little less than a month ago, actually probably about, I don't know, probably about 3.5 weeks ago, something like that, I did a submission, kind of went over all the cards that I'm sending off to PSA. There was a total of 91 cards and it has returned. My exact date of filling it out was 1/29, and I mailed it out on 1/30 to get in that bulk submission. I have since got it back today. I'm filming this on 2/21, which is on a Wednesday. It came in the mail today. I broke it apart, and I separated it into baseball, football, and basketball. And we're going to do 2 videos, one all baseball, because I got the most in that, and then I'll do a video with football and basketball. So I'll take the football and basketball out of the mix a little bit, and we'll do kind of a back-to-back video, one day and then one the next. We'll start off with a big stack here of baseball, and I'm going to kind of split it in half a little bit that I can. See if I can get it out here in front a little bit. And it's in no particular orders. Whatever they sent me, I just grabbed them out of the box and went with it. And I am going to say the turnaround time on this is excellent. It turned out to be 3 weeks and 1 day to the exact of me putting it in the mail and it coming back to me. That's pretty good for PSA. 3 weeks and 1 day. Matter of fact, that's for a bulk submission, that's great, I'm going to say. Could always be a little bit less, right? But, I mean, you know, 3 weeks and a day is not too bad at all. So, kudos to PSA. Negatives now is my grading. I'm not the one to surprise and look at it. As soon as the grades are posted, I'm online looking at it, and I'm pretty disappointed at my grading. I'm pretty meticulous when I go over my cards, and I will tell you, if you look at some of my prior videos on my PSA returns, I normally get about a 65% PSA 10 rate, which is pretty good. I always strive to get 70 and below, above, hardly ever do it, but I strive for about 60 to 65%. This one is south of that, let's just say. So let's go over some of the grades. Some of them I'm tickled with, some I'm not tickled with. So we'll just start off at random, grab some cards and kind of look over it. The gold, Yordan Alvarez, and I'll separate it into 10s, 9s, and 8s and 7s. I will say didn't get nothing lower than a 7, and of course didn't get nothing higher than a 10, but we'll start off with an 8 Yordan Alvarez gold. Now, I think every card that I submit should get a 9 or a 10. That being said, it doesn't surprise me to see a couple 8s or a 7 come in that I might have missed. But some of these 7s and 8s I've looked at, I don't really see any damage to them at all. Other than maybe, say, for instance, like that top right-hand corner, you might see a little tick in it right there that deserve an 8 for a tick. I don't know. That's a question of PSA and for the group looking at this, what it is. But we got 51 cards to go over, so we won't spend too much time on each individual one. That's an 8. We've got an Adley Silver here, or refractor, I should say. A PSA 9. Very well centered. Didn't see anything wrong with that when I sent it off. Enough of that. You know, when you look at 8s and 9s, 9s and 10s, there's a minuscule difference, right? Very minuscule that they grade it. And it's usually the first thing is maybe centering or a tick mark, maybe. That's about it. I usually don't miss stuff more than that, but anyway. Here's a 10. We got on Adley Rushman. This is a Magenta Sparkle. This one is numbered. Where's the number in it? It's on the front end. Oh, yeah, out of 350 right there. So, tickled with that one. Nice 10 right there for Adley. So, I got a 9, 10, and an 8. Got another 10 right there. That's Volpe. That's his Bowman Chrome base. Nice little 10 on that. You don't need to explain too much on 10s. You're glad to get those, right? Same year is Jason Dominguez, excuse me. Got a 10 right there. So scoot these out of the way a little bit. Kind of disappointed in this one. Got an 8 on this one as well. And I don't see anything wrong with this one. I'm expecting if you see an 8, you're going to see something that's kind of obvious, right? You would think you would. A dent, a small speckle on the back, a scrape mark or something, bad centering or whatever. It's a pretty freaking clean card, and it got a 9. The corners are sharp as ever. on this one. There's nothing that I can see because I pulled out most of these 8s and 7s and kind of looked at them and said, like, well, where'd this go wrong at? I don't see anything on that Julio, and he got a freaking 8. A 9. I don't know. Maybe a tad centering. I don't know. A tick here and there, whatever. That's my Shohei. I love that card. I think that's a iconic card right there. I sent 3 of these off. Got another 9. So, yeah. Another one. The only reason I sent this because it's Ohtani. 2019. It's not his rookie, but it's the 150 stamp on it with Ohtani on it. I figured if I can get a nice 10 on that, that would be good, and I get an 8, right? So, yeah. And, you know, you can think what you want as far as pop count, controlling pop count, looking at cards. I got a bad person looking at it, a rookie looking at it, whatever. There's a bunch of excuses you can make up, but the bottom line is the card didn't get it, and that's what upsets me. Because I usually pick 3. Like if I had 3 of these, I'll pick the best one and send it. If I got 2 that's real good, I'll send 2. One is bad, I won't, right? So, or I think that it'll get like a 9 at best. There's no way chance it'll get a 10. Then I won't send it, right? Unless it's a real high-end card. But we got a nice 10 right there, logo fractor of Corbin Carroll. I like that rookie card. Got a 9 on this. Jason Dominguez Wave. It's not his first card, but this is numbered, was it out of 75? So some cards you look at and you're like, if I can get a 9 out of it, and it's numbered, low numbered or whatever, and a rookie card, it's still worth sending it, right? We got an 8 on this one. Aaron Judge. Maybe off center a little bit left to right, maybe. Does it qualify for an 8? I don't think so. But there again, there's the back. Nice clean back to it. No things. You would, like I said earlier, you would think an 8, you're going to see something. Or something identifiable. 9 and 10, you can't really see that much. And this is a 9. A nice Aaron Judge right there. That's a home field advantage downtown, excuse me, from Diamond Kings. That's 2020. I wish this card would have got it. This is a Phoenix Blue Shohei Ohtani come out of Chronicles. Got a 9. I think this is numbered. Yeah, numbered out of 149. So, got a 9. Shohei Ohtani rookie card. Yeah. If you can tell me how this is a 7, I'll pretty much give you this card. You can see, and I'm trying to catch the light on this stuff. Looking at it, there's no creases. The corners. Let's look at the corners up close a little bit. I mean, maybe there's a tick, right? Maybe. The back. Yeah. Yeah. A 7. I see vintage cards. 7. That's got a folded corner, rounded corner or something. Deserves a 7. A 2019 that's been a top loader since it's pulled with no surface scratches. No off-centering issues. If it is, it's minor. It's not like way off-center, right? Maybe top to bottom a little bit, but it's kind of hard to tell. It looks like the bottom would be right because his hand is right there and he got some room. But, yeah, 7. Okay. Let's make a 7 stack over there now. An 8. This is a no number. Vladimir Guerrero. SP. Yeah, an 8. Missing number card. Once again, I think this one had I don't know if you can see it, maybe a small little tick right there. Does it deserve an 8? There again. And I got the final numbers, percentages, and everything like this. We'll kind of go over it at the end a little bit. I got a 9 base, just the freaking base. Corbin Carroll, 9. Keep that pop count down a little bit. Yeah, I'm whining. Comment below if you like these videos. I really encourage it. I mean, sometimes if I'm Debbie Downer on this stuff, I apologize, but, you know, I love getting cards back that I anticipate what the grades are, and this is kind of a little bit of a bummer. But you can't all win every time, but, man, it shouldn't be like this. But there is, if you look at both of these videos that I'm going to post in 2 different days, you'll see there's some consistency in something here. All right, we got a 9 right here of Adley Rutschman first. Trey Turner Bowman rookie card. Got me a nice 10. Trey Turner first. Bowman draft. Got me a nice 10 on that. I was pretty good with the Trey Turners. Corbin Carroll base. Finally got me a 10. This is the base. Top's chrome. Goes in the 10 spot. My 10s are catching up to my 9s. Well, Tops or Dwight, we can't have that. Let's throw in another 9. This is a Shohei Ohtani out of 49 rookie card from Diamond Kings with the brown border. And this is facing right, so they got one's facing left too. So I don't know if that's an SSP or something. I don't know, but yeah, a 9. Let's rank up that 9 stack a little bit. Well, guess what? Let's put a negative in there, and we got another 9 on that. Like I said, these are all sharp corners all the way around. I mean, we got a 9. I love that card though, Corbin Carroll, negative. A 9. It's nothing but an opening day, right? But I figured this was going to get a 10 right here all day long. I think I had 3 of them. I narrowed it down to like 1 or 2. And yeah, best one got a 9. Very heartbreaking on this one. Show me how this is a 7. This one shows corners very well. The centering. Look at the centering on this bad boy. Look at the back. Yep. 7. I should see something on this 7. Should definitely see something on this 7. This is a super clean card. Can't say that though because I got a 7. And I have bad luck with you'll see this with my Spencer Striders. And I'm a big Spencer Strider fan. Atlanta Braves guy. This is out of 10 that I pulled in one of my videos, black and white. Right out of the pack, got a nice 8 with it. And I know it's black border all the way around, and I was looking for an excuse not to send it because it was out of 10. And, yeah. I mean, this is right from Topps. The Topps exclusive online that you get. And, you know, I don't see anything. But it got me a nice 8 out of 10. Thank you, Pop Count. Oh, we got a 10. All right, we got a refractor of Jordan Lawler right there first. Like that card. Goes in our 10 spot. Not going to complain about that. I actually looked at this card before sending. I had this in there as do not send list because it had something. I think it was a dot somewhere in the card. I polished some of it out, but I can't remember where it was at now. It was somewhere. But I was like, at best, this is going to get a 9. At best. And what does he do? Gets a 10. Okay, I'll take it. I'm not complaining about it, but that was one that I was... We'll save that card right there. One that I was leery on getting a 9 on. Didn't think it was going to get a 10. It gets a 10, right? Finally got me a 10, so that's 3 cards to send in. I got 2 9s and 1 10. I guess they think they owe me at least 1. Juan Soto, Chronicles, rated rookie, got a 9. Once again, nice, good centered card. Tickled about this one. Sapphire base, Michael Harris. Wanted that card, wanted it graded to 10, and I got it. So tickled about that. His rookie. Braves fan. There you go. Excuse me. Another Freddie Freeman. First Bowman card. It's actually, I think I got 2 Bowmans. I got one like USA Bowman. I think I looked at that and I was like, I don't think it's going to grade very good. It's going to be a 9 at best. But I did send this one in. Got me a nice 10 on that. Tickled that. Freddie Freeman first. Take it. Draft picks. Prospect. Had some Carlos Correa. I think a future Hall of Famer. Got a 9. Good old 9. Another Trey Turner. I told you I did good with Trey Turner. There's a Trey Turner Optic Hollow. Got a 10. Might be a pretty valuable card. I don't know. Told you earlier, I strike out on Striders. There's a gold minted. Got a 9. I can't do nothing with Striders. I like this card. I'm glad they got graded. I searched for this as soon as I seen the grade. Optic rated rookies Aqua. Shohei Ohtani. Gem Mint 10. This is out of $2.99. I think this presents well, better than the other lower number card I had out of Diamond Kings. It just looks and pops good. So, finally, got our 10s equal to our 9s. All right, we're on a roll. Come on, come on. Well, so much for the roll. Derek Jeter with the coating on it. Coating's not even been removed on it, so you can't tell me they got scratches on the coating. Centering looks pretty good. Got a 9, but I mean, it is an older card, 1996. So I guess, you know, I guess a 9's not bad for 1996. But I figure with that coating on, it's got to be kind of clean, right? The coating was nice and clean. There's Carlos Correa. Got a 9 on it. And we're almost done. We got probably about 15 more to go. Thanks everybody for sticking around. Got a first. I thought this was a very clean card. Paper. Well, I send a paper if you think you're going to get a 9 or an 8. I think it's going to get a 10 all day long. And what does it do? Comes back an 8. Comes back an 8. Even the black up there has got a sharp corner to it. Right? Right? Yeah. And I know it's not all about corners. But 8. There you go. A 9, Juan Soto. I like that card. That's a gallery card. It's kind of remembers me a little bit. All right. I'm not going to send these off unless I'm 10 and I get a 9. Let's show you Tony rookie though. So this is 104 as well to make sure when the grades come out it got it, and it did get a 10 of it. It's out of 250. Michael Harris rookie Bowman purple out of the mega box. Like that. Got me a nice 10 on that. So once again, base Adley. First, nice 8. Yeah. Nice 8. Nothing wrong. Now, one thing I am good about is Julio's. I grade Julio's pretty good. That's a mega box exclusive. First, chrome. Got a 10. It seems like I'm good with Trey Turner's and Julio's, which you'll see. Manny Machado, Jim Mint 10 fielding rookie card. It's like a future Hall of Famer as well. We're starting to catch back up to our 9s. But then we get another Spencer Strider, and of course he gets a 9. Didn't even grade the auto on it. Don't believe in grading autos, but it's guaranteed by Panini, so yeah, you would think it would definitely be an auto, but out of 100 to an auto. Got a freaking 9. Oh well. JD. Base paper, right? Gotta be perfect. Look how centered. These things are known to be left and right a little bit. This is pretty spot on right here on the paper and sharp corners and everything. And send it in so we can get a 10 and we get a 9. This is another one that baffles me. This is out of 2022 Stadium Club Chrome Gold Refractor. This is was it out of 50, I think? Yeah, right there. Right there it is. It's 10 out of 50. Kerry Jr., iconic player, right? And got an 8 out of this. Only thing that I can see is right there. Does that deserve an 8? I think that's in the card. I think I remember seeing that, and I'm like, okay, is that going to be a 10, or are they going to throw me to a 9? I don't know. It's 50-50. Is that take away from the appearance of the card? If you hold it back, you can kind of see it a little bit, so maybe it does. So they thought the appearance was worth an 8, apparently. I'm good on Julio's. There again, a 10 for a Bowman Chrome Mega Box. All right. This is another one that baffles me. Kyle Wright. The only reason I send this because it was a very clean card, and it's his rookie, and I think it's numbered, yeah, out of 50, right? And Kyle Wright's a good pitcher for my Braves. Love him. Man, look at these. Maybe a tick up there on the far left corner right there, maybe. But, I mean, and there's another maybe tick up there. It's kind of hard to see, really. But, I mean, it's blue, so it's noticeable a lot better. But look at the beautiful centering on that thing. I mean, it's like spot-on centering. And the back as well. But, yeah. So, apparently those couple little ticks, maybe, if that's what it is, deserves a 7. Once again, I see a lot of vintage 7s. And that definitely is a lot better than some vintage 7s. Alright, another Freddie Freeman. Struck out of him. Got a freaking 9 on that. And this is even better centering, which I thought the other one was really centered too. But this is like, I mean, like DNC and gets a 9. As you can see, my 9s are out stacking that. And I got one more over here before we get into our last one. And I got this from Wayne Hunt. Got me a 9 on it. I graded it, and it's kind of hard to tell if it's the centering on it. But, you know, what are you going to do with a 9? I mean, the corners is real good, but it is what it is. Last one, if you remember, I had this in crack because it got an 8 last time. So I sent it off. I'm like, ain't no way this is an 8. I sent it back, and what does it do? Boom. Another 8. The only thing that I can see, and I thought this was part of the sapphire, maybe down here with his legs going across it. You see it? Maybe that's what they're talking about. That's a line, a print line. I thought it was in the cracked ice. But you can kind of see it when I get it at an angle. See it like that? Going across? Maybe that's a print line. I thought it was part of the cracked ice. Maybe I was an idiot for sending this again. But I really thought, looked over this card. It was so clean and so crisp. I was like, let's give it one more shot. And it comes back an 8 again. So, in a nutshell, that's what it is. You see the 10s, the 9s, the 8s, and the 7s. Jeez. 18 cards in 10, 22 cards in 9, 10 cards in 8, and 3 cards in 7. For a total of 53 cards submitted. Percentage rate of return, 34% 10s, which is half what I normally get. 42% 9s, which is a little bit higher than I normally get. The 8s is what killed me, and the 7s. 18% and 6% based on percentage of just baseball. Just baseball. Come on, PSA. These 2022 cards, you got to see something in an 8 to be able to give it that grade. Throw it a 9. Throw it a 9, I'll be happy. Throw a couple of these 9s into 10s, and we're all good. I just don't see it. I know I'm sitting here whining about it, and there's probably some legitimate stuff in these, right, that I missed. There might be a couple here, 2 or 3. Is there 10? No. There might be 2 or 3. There's not 10. Is there a 7 here? There might be one that's an 8, and the rest are 9s. But they're not 7s. These are not 7s. You can't tell me that these cards are 7s. Looking at them. They're just not. They're not. It makes me mad. It makes me angry that someone is a judgmental on the card the way they are. And to knock it to a 7, you better be able to see something that's obvious on it. It shouldn't be something you got to hunt for. It shouldn't. And that's the way it is. So that's the state of the hobby. That's the state of PSA. And the sad thing about it is they're the biggest grader out there. They control the market. They control the value. And they give you results like this. So maybe it was a bulk submission. They're catching up. They got more time to criticize. I don't know. But either way. All right, tune in for my next video. Like, comment, and subscribe. I really do appreciate it. Comment down below how you feel the grades are. Is it relevant to what you're getting? Or is it like, no, this is way out of line. I'm usually getting a lot higher than that, or I'm even getting lower. Let me know. I'm curious to see. Love the reaction. Love to see comments. I make a comment to every one of them out there and try to react. So thanks a lot for tuning in. And check out my second video when we do some football and some basketball. And y'all keep on ripping. Clark Sports Cards out.